Welcome, everybody. Gotta wait a little bit before getting started, jumping into this. Housekeeping things. My name, I'm Tom Troyer. I'm coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm a songwriter in this band called Farewell Friend. I'm a little bit of an audio geek. Got some tricks up my sleeve this evening, but you all need to know about Patreon. If you're interested in hearing more of this kind of thing, if you want to be able to listen back to this after the fact, head over to Patreon, where we archive all of our songs and got a bunch of demos from our upcoming album that have been there, a lot of behind-the-scenes details on writing the songs, a lot of cool stuff. So if you're a nerd, if you're a geek for the songwriting stuff, you should head over there and join in the fun. So here we go. This is one of those new songs. It's called An Otherwise Flawless Film. Monday morning, brush my teeth, try to remember what I liked about the week, and what about the week ahead can't I ignore? Try to make me feel like a winner again. Tuesday evening, 5 o'clock, finally get dressed, give off the appearance I did anything of substance at all. Try to offer suspense, give me a chance to explain myself. I know I'm the problem with an otherwise flawless film. It was not for me. And this could change the world, if anyone at all. Who knows what I mean? Wednesday evening trash goes out, 'cause Friday morning I'll forget it again. Check the news to feed my doubts. I think it's sexy when she questions the facts. It cuts me loose. Saturday evening movie night, the French Dispatch could have been better had I not been too high to gather plot and order the characters. Order the characters. I know I'm the problem with an otherwise flawless film. It was not for me. And this could change the world, if anyone at all. Who knows what I mean? La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. I'm trapped in suburbia, the dream. It should be marching against me. Pitchforks and all. Pitchforks and all. Pitchforks and all. So if you're gonna bury me in the front yard, could you cover me with a sidewalk? Let's improve the neighborhood. You could call me lazy. You could call me no good liberal. I just want a bike lane. I'm tired of driving when I want to see my friends. When the revolution starts, can we abolish the cars? And this could change the world, if anyone at all. knows what I mean? Who knows what I mean? Who knows what I mean? Woo! All right. Checking. 1, 2, 3. Let me do the nerd stuff a little bit. So, I'm over here in Black Rabbit Studios. Black Rabbit Audio has moved back into the house next to the garden. And here we are. I'm wanting a little bit more of this. And then occasionally, this one's over here. Push this a little harder. There it is. Cool. I lost my cell phone, no I'm not dead. I'm on the way home, I love you. Sure I can stop by the store, get you anything you need. Did I say that I love you? The variations on this theme are endless. The refrain you wished you could hear. The tones of every voicemail you've saved. So short, so dear. The Nova, the singularity, the lover walking away, the broken future perfect tense, the last words you heard them say. Good heavens, I'd hoped you'd carry this. God knows I tried to bury it, but this morning I hear the dogs in the yard digging it up, digging it up. And honey, you need to see this. Honey, you need to see this. Here in college town, all my friends are burning out with that 20s painful, swimming in potential, drunk on possibility. The illusions of choice, the bundles of faith, the cracks start to form on the tired faces, just a foot in the door. Did I say that I love you? The variations on this theme are endless. The anthem of your senior year, the weight of all decisions you've made, what you lost more than what you gained. The Nova, the singularity, the lover walking away, the broken future perfect tense, the last words you'll hear them say. Good heavens, I'd hoped you'd carry this. God knows I tried to bury it, but this morning I hear the dogs in the yard digging it up, digging it up. Honey, you need to see this. Honey, to see this. Are you alright tonight? Will you let me know where you are? Are you alright? almost lost my headphones too. Woo! Maybe a little less of that for now. Like I said, I'm an audio engineer coming to you guys live from Greensboro, Black Rabbit Audio. Maybe this is the prototype. Maybe this is how we get started doing something regular, something fun down here with a setup that doesn't ever get set down. Studio that's always ready to hit record. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe today is the beginning. Here we go. So this song is another old one. It's called Chasing the Glow. The first two songs were coming up on our next album, Farewell Friend. Years. The first one was called An Otherwise Flawless Film, and then that one was called I Lost My Cell Phone. I'm going to write that down on a set list so that I remember that I did that. So if you guys are enjoying this, drop a like, add the subscribe button to your life. This one's called Chasing the Glow. Comes a time in each and every old life. Is she the one? Is she for fun? Is she for searching eyes? Is he a 10? Is he a 9, 8, 7, or 6? Is he a pile of oddly weird-shaped bricks that stands in the window? A perfectly lifeless window, nothing inside, nothing for hide, nothing for searching eyes. They're teething, believing perfection is stitched the width of those mannequins' clothes. Despite my love of falling, I'm not falling in love. I'm swimming around in circles in my mind. I'm only chasing her eyes down the road. I'm chasing, and I'm not telling a history. I'm diagnosing a misery, but I ain't no doctor. She ain't no nurse, and we aren't healing anyone tonight. I got the case of the twitching eyes, a stumbling, tumbling mind, and a sneaky disguise. 'Cause I'm a believable, but believable friend, asleep in the shadows, wearing a halo for a one-night stand. Despite my love of falling, I'm not falling in love. I'm swimming around in circles in my mind. I'm only chasing her eyes down the road. I'm chasing the glow. In the line till next time I leave this behind, 'cause I don't keep track of my wandering eyes, but keep smiling a while. So speaking my mind is a dance, but where do I put my hands? I'm not writing choreography for the people's romance, 'cause I'm only trained in runaway love. Believe me, relieve me, then leave me. Despite my love of falling, I'm not falling in love. I'm swimming around in circles in my mind. I'm only chasing her eyes down the road, chasing the glow. I'm chasing the glow. I'm chasing the glow. All right. So, again, my name's Tom Troyer. That was Chasing the Glow. You can find that song on an album called Samson. What's next? Did and Didn't. Just a little bit of the silly. Just a little bit. The tiniest. As a child, I was taught to take a turn and move along and let someone else have a try. And I've taken so much life out of the ground, it's only fair to watch this old body break it down. It isn't sad, it's only right. But the question remains, has there ever been a thing that's ever been mine, when all of the walls that I have constructed to keep myself sane are eroding and rusting, and all the bric-a-brac to compare with the prizes I lack never ever even kept the lights on bright enough. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. I grew up on a quiet country block where the railroad ties built the spines of a dinosaur's back. My mother and I would sit silent on the porch, accustomed to the wars of Midwestern thunderstorms, where the TV told us the lies to forget, and Father would tell me the times to look away. But my tiny eyes found a pile of dirty magazines at my best friend's house on the 4th of July. And if Rome wasn't built in a single day, how did those walls appear overnight? They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. From time to time, bored out of my mind, I would plan my escape to another universe, imagining life on another odd planet, a lonely little rock, just a shadow in the sky, like Indiana roads, potholed with rubbery round pebbles and lava and bubbles, like an alien shore where I was laughing at gravity, a boy on my brother's bicycle, outstretched, my feet hardly touch the ground. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. They did and they didn't. But I got all I wanted. I've got all I wanted. I've got all I wanted. But is it ever been enough? So lately I've been wondering about Daniel. What if he'd been born in that lion's den? He would have been one of them, one of the family. He would have been used to the women and the wine. Whenever the home team crossed the line, would he have hesitated, proposing a toast at every touchdown and every field goal, kissing a girl to his left, kissing a girl to his right? Would he throw a token in the pool of a god on the way home to a second or third or fourth or fifth wife? Get me home safely, would he pray? Get me home unscathed. Get me home to the woman I love before the next one gets in my way. And oh, I wonder, could even Samson pull his weight if he'd been born that way? He did and he didn't. He did and he didn't. He did and he didn't. Song about growing up in the wild, wild country of Indiana. It's called Did and Didn't, and this one is called Train Tracks. And the subject matter might be similar. Wanting to get away, wanting to feel something different. And what is it that I'm trying to feel different right now? That's the thing. Just a little bit more of the reverb. Let me check in with you guys here in a second too. Let's add some real hey. Just kind of hangs on there a little longer. That's what we want. This one's called Train Tracks. There's a whistling, dancing little bird on a wire, looking down on me. Let's put him in a choir, let him sing from the baptistry. Songs about a girl we once knew, and if she misses me. 'Cause it ain't fair that you're hovering over me, whistling your bird songs, mocking my mortgage with your songs about the Southland. And I'm here tightening tethers, worrying with the winter. And your old wings wheels won't carry me, so I'll hum about a house instead and stay inside. 'Cause it takes us far too long to get to the middle of the places where we belong. Praying for a miracle, but we're making it up as we go. Feels like we're stuck on a moving train. So take a trip with me and weave a hammock out of cobweb wire, and we'll sleep in the trestle beams. The sky up above is all the ceiling you need. Let the train roll in and sing to me. Wake me with a dangerous whistle. Call me on board with your seductive song about a train long gone. 'Cause it ain't fair that you're hovering over me, whistling your train songs, mocking my mortgage with your songs about the Southland. And I'm here tightening tethers, worrying with the winter. And your old wheels won't carry me, so I'll hum about a house instead and stay inside. 'Cause it takes us far too long to get to the middle of the places where we belong. Praying for a miracle, but we're making it up as we go. Feels like we're stuck on a moving train, and the train tracks lead and they lead and they lead, and the train tracks lead and they lead and they lead. Oh, oh, but where you going? Where you going? You're going, you're going, you're going home. And it's all coming down, it's all coming down around you now. It's all coming down, it's all coming down around you now. And the train tracks lead and they lead and they lead. Oh. And the train tracks lead and they lead and they lead behind. A single point of light in a darkened sky. So take a trip with me. Take a trip with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. My name is Tom Troyer. If you've been following along, you've heard maybe a little bit about Patreon, a little bit about the silent years. We've got a lot of stuff that we're trying to accomplish this year and this next coming 2024. Got about 13 songs on an album, half mixed. What else is new? So, moved my studio gear back out of a commercial space and back into this. And this is the step forward that I've looked for, is kind of starting to better understand which of those two life trajectories I should focus more energy on. And this band and my songs have become that creative focus. So what does that mean? Well, I've written maybe 5 songs in the last 3 days. I've been writing a lot. Been writing really candidly about like trips and stuff, and about struggles and frustrations. And wrote one song this last week about a dog and a deer. The dog named Raylan, and this fawn. The dog Raylan caught the fawn and didn't know what to do with it. And maybe I'll play that one next week, but it's a little teaser of that. Anyway, this next song is called Birds in Flight. So yeah, I'm trying to do this weekly. And I'm not trying to do this by myself, but this is just the way you got to start stuff. You got to do it by yourself before you know. Before you know it's worth bothering anybody about. But here we are. Maybe a little bit of reverb instead of this delay. I'm just getting bored with it. Hey. I'm going to turn that one off. Boom. Boom. Hey. Maybe a little longer tail here. Promise I'm not stalling. This is just what I'm about. This is just fun stuff. Hey. Check. There it is. Birds in Flight. There's a music video for this one up on YouTube where you are. If you wanted to check that out, be my guest. Share it, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. When my shaky voice slips from the tiller to the ground, will my crooked road still bear any fruit? I'm a trail of emotion and broken bottle in the ocean. When I make sense of me, can I introduce myself? Tell her what I mean just what I say, and spell it out before somebody else does. 'Cause there's something in your eye gonna make me lie just a little. Something in your smile gonna make it true. If I empty my chest of the best words I'm holding, well, maybe she'll fill in the rest. So here I go. It's like I found her in Time magazine, where they caught and slowed her down between the pages, and I'm trying to start her up again carefully. We then hurry out the door to the airport. We never heard from again, but the necessary words won't escape my lips. 'Cause there's something in your eye gonna make me lie just a little. Something in your smile gonna make it true. If I empty my chest of the best words I'm holding, well, maybe she'll fill in the rest. So here we go. It's far more elegant to get lost in the telling than to waste your time getting to the point. The story ain't a lady to be married and settled down. She prefers a view from a distant edge of town. And all her garden's rows are worn by stubbing of her toes against the stones her enemies have thrown. And all her perfect edges float like cursive birds in flight. And I know better than to dare and call her mine. 'Cause there's something in your eye gonna make me lie just a little. Something in your smile gonna make it true. If I empty my chest of the best words I'm holding, well, maybe she'll fill in the rest. So here we go. Here we go. So if you've been following along in the newsletters I've been sending out, trying to do a monthly newsletter to all you wonderful subscribers to the Farewell Friend mailing list. You know, it's a document that for years we just had kind of sitting there, you know, at shows, and we're like, you know, hey, here's this mailing list, and we would, you know, have people sign up, and we never did anything with that for goodness, like 8 years. Anyway, so I've been starting to do that. So if you want to be on our mailing list and you want to know more of the inside stuff that's going on, like this, you want a heads up, you want inside scoop, send me your email address. I don't know, in the comments. Probably not in the comments. That's a bad idea. I got to figure this out. You know, anyway, we'll figure out how you can. There's like, is YouTube? There's got to be. Okay, here we go. Email farewellfriendband@gmail.com. There we go. Takes a second. Email farewellfriendband@gmail.com and let us know that you want to be on the mailing list. And yeah, we'll go from there. Housekeeping stuff. This next one is called Ode to Geology. It's a little homage to, like some of the prettiest places in North America you can go. There, West Virginia. And I love driving along that area and seeing the way that highways have been carved through the mountains, and it lays bare the years, the build-up, the epochs of tectonic debris. I think it's beautiful. So I wrote a song about just that, kind of watching time go by. You know, not unlike watching me figure out how to do a live stream. Hey, check, 1, 2, check. There it is. Hey, nice. Just needed a little bit of reverb. It's a comfort drug. Here we go. Here in the city, the lights will follow you home, like there's a prize for letting them show who you are. Honest, proud but afraid, you let them get in your way. The night overshadow your day, but Constance beats, oh yes, the dawn, stuck up as the dawn ushers to help the tired old moon off the stage. He's just a keeper of old facts, promises, and delicate pacts, a cigarette ash on his slacks. So go and lead the life you want, the good shining bright for your neighbors, haters catching their debtors, and they fight you on your way back home to them. Let them take what they can. Out in the country, the lights will meet you at home. Out in the country, the lights will follow you home with your in-laws, airing out your lover's old sheets. All the past and future crimes are right where they hang them on the line, in the yard where you'll bury the dog when he dies. So go and lead the life you want, the good shining bright for your neighbors, haters catching their debtors, and they fight you on your way back home to them. Let them take what they can. Geology with the lines in the sand, her makeup ruined by tears 'cause they can't find her man. My queen, your smile is enough, reassuring as the touch the orphan holds his inheritance again. So go and lead the life you want, the good shining bright for your neighbors, waiters catching their debtors in the fight you on your way back home to them. Let them take what they can. I'll admit, I'm a little distracted, and I apologize. That one, I haven't played it in a while either, so that didn't help. But there's a really pretty version of it up on Spotify. Speaking of Spotify, we've been putting out weekly Spotify playlists of song that music that we've been inspired by for a long time, music that I've enjoyed just recently, things that I've discovered, listening to NPR and Shazamming it, in the middle of segments, doing what I can to keep up. And one of the first playlists was called Lawn Service Will Be Amazing, and it was partly inspired by a really fun show that I had downtown at Lawn Service, in front of Bower Park, and also there's a line that I put in a song, and I woke up and I put together that playlist as just a big inspiration board for that song. And that's another one that I'm working on. You guys will hear that sometime in the coming weeks. Anyway, you can subscribe to us on Spotify too. We're putting out stuff. Got songs coming out. Hopefully our first single is going to drop in December this year. Anyway. I've been reading through your letters, trying to fetch their meaning. I've been treading muddy waters where the hopes of young men sing, and all the devils of your pen strokes, drowned by salted tears, filled up fountains full of pennies where the hopes of young men sing. Why am I searching if I'm found? Why am I silent if I'm sound? I should be buzzing like the bees at your hallowed ground, but nobody been gathering round. I heard the bells toll midnight out on Silver Avenue. I was desperate to reach you where the hopes of young men sing, and I waited for your phone call on a wire strung to my roof. You're the moon beyond the ocean where the hopes of young men sing. But why am I searching if I'm found? Why am I silent if fine sound. Should be buzzing like the bees at your hallowed ground, but nobody been gathering round. I was furious when I realized that I'd read the riddle wrong. I thought I had the magic in my fingers, and you'd really like my songs. But the riddle of the fall, the riddle of your call, the colorful leaves and missing baby teeth. We grow up like weeds, we crack like the seeds, and I feel like the least of these without you. So I form these lines from memory in a house where I'm alone. In my heart I hear the river where the hopes of young men sing, and the dreams of old men drink. So maybe a little bit of explaining. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do up here. That song is called The Hopes of Young Men, and it's the oldest Farewell Friend song that I've written. I found it as a demo in a Gmail account, like an old folder that I'd kept track of stuff, and it was this weird, prescient catalog of all these images and all these characters and all the things that I was dealing with, wanting to be in a neighborhood and feel like I could be a part of it as an outsider, and then like affect positive change and be like kind to people, as a neighbor, as like a white guy in a black neighborhood, like dealing with these kinds of issues and